Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and this subscriber sent a donation, so thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, Mr. Locario, I need some advice. Basically, I start my semester this March. I'm a bit shy and nervous, but I really want to date and bang multiple chicks. I believe that the class environment will be a great start. Usually half or over half the class are women. I once was in a class where that was the whole environment. All the girls were hot and I wanted them all. I even saw most of them giving me signs of attraction. I was afraid of trying to date all of them because it might end up dramatic if I stopped dating one of them. But the idea never left my mind. Anyway, here's what I want. How should I act on my first day of class? Should I approach one girl or as many as I can? Is it better to ask them out on the first day or should I wait a bit? My most important question is, if I asked a chick and she said yes or no, how can I ask the other girls without looking like I'm trying to make them jealous? Because I heard from other coaches, if you ask a girl out, then move on to another girl and ask her out, or even just talk, the first girl will think you're trying to make her feel jealous and she won't like you anymore. So how do I avoid that? Hilarious. What dating coaches are you guys listening to? That's saying this type of stuff. But anyway, oh my goodness. All right. First of all, this is what I want you guys to stop thinking about or just get out of your mind is this thing where I feel like some of you guys think that people care this much about what you're doing. And what I mean is, I get this kind of question where guys will say to me, hey, I'm scared to approach these girls in the street because I'm worried about everyone looking at me. I'm like, nobody cares. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody gives a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm kind of saying that to say this is that, you're saying, I'm going to be in these classes, there's going to be a whole bunch of chicks. And, should I talk to this girl or that girl? Because I'm nervous that the other girl's going to think this. And then listen, they're not going to give a fuck. Okay. If you talk to one girl, guess what? Most of the other girls in the class are not going to give a fuck. You understand? Unless there's a chick in there that is, let's say another girl's probably attracted to you and she sees you talking to another girl, she might pay a little bit of attention to that. But most of the girls in the class not going to give a damn. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't need to worry about, what if I talk to this girl or what if I talk to that girl and is this girl going to be jealous if I'm talking about, they don't care. You understand? So I just want you to understand that aspect. Now, you're saying like, should you said you want to date all these, you're not going to be able to date all the girls. It's not going to happen. It's impossible. Even if all the girls wanted you can't do it. It's impossible. You don't have enough time. So there's going to be certain girls you're going to be able to holler at and date. And then there's going to be certain girls that you're not going to be able to holler at and date. Some of them are going to be feeling you. Some of them are not. Right. All you really need to do is this. It's just real simple. You find a girl or girls, plural, that you want to holler at, and you holler at them. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? It's literally that simple. Now, the girls who want to fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. The girls who don't, they won't. And even if the girls are in the same class, it won't matter. Let me tell you why it won't matter, okay? Because it's not going to matter if you present yourself as a guy who's just doing his thing and just having fun and not taking nothing too seriously. You understand? So, for example, let's say there's a girl named Stacy in your classroom, right? And you're talking to Stacy and you say, yo, Stacy, what's good? Blah, blah, blah. What you doing later on? Let's go out and chill or whatever. Here's my information or whatever it is, right? So you're talking to Stacy, you setting something up and then you tell Stacy, listen, I'm feeling you, right? And I want to hook up with you, but I'm just letting you know I'm the type of guy who's going to be hooking up with a whole bunch of girls. So if you see me in class or in the hallways or on campus or whatever, I just want to let you know that's what it is. So just to make things clear, right? So when Stacy sees you talking to some other girl or, in the class or some other girl in the campus, even if she's jealous or even if she feels a certain type of way, she understands because she understands that you're that dude. You understand? That's what you do. You see what I'm saying? See, usually the only time women, get sort of like, or act stupid when you're doing something with other girls and they see you doing shit with other girls is when you're pretending to, be this type of guy who's only trying to be with them, and then they see you with somebody else. You understand? When they see you as the guy who's just good dick, a guy they could just have fun with, they're not going to take you seriously like that anyway. You see what I'm saying? So even if they do get a little bit jealous or whatever, it's never going to be anything that's going to be, a big thing, as long as you set the precedent of what you're trying to do. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times, the reason why chicks usually wild out and act stupid is because the guy is up there lying to them, pretending like, oh, girl, it's just me and you, and I feel this energy with you, and I want to get with you and be with you forever and all that other shit. You understand? So they gas the girl's heads up. She thinks it's something else, and then he goes and fucks around and do a whole bunch of other shit, and then that's where the drama happens. So any of these girls that you're dealing with, you just keep the shit cool and casual and let them know, like, hey, this is what's popping off, right? Now, you're asking, like, like, when should I ask them out on the same day? Should I, holler at all of them at the same time? Look, all you need to do is chill out, right? Peep out the girls. You know what I'm saying? On the first day, I would tell you just chilling and just look at who's in the classroom. You understand what I'm saying? Like, look at the surroundings, like, like breathe a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to be there the whole semester, so you ain't got to really rush and jump on anything. You understand? In fact, what I would say is, you might want to even fall back a little bit and just see how these girls are in the classroom. Like, okay, for example, when I used to go to Hunter College, and because I'm in New York City, I used to go to Hunter College, right? So I took this course, and I think it was like a course on like media and like race and, and the media's portrayal of race or something. Cause I was a film major or whatever. Right. So I'm in this class and it's like, 80% women, you understand? And so I'm chilling in there and I'm sitting next to this chick, and the chick, she's a cute chick. You understand? And I'm like looking at her like, yeah, I'd probably hit that. That was the first thing that entered my mind, right? And so this the first day I'm just chilling, right? And the thing was, I wasn't really like sweating anything because and another thing I want to say is, don't worry about just chicks in the class. If you're on a big campus, you're at a school, it's a bazillion women all over the place. So you ain't got to even worry about just chicks in the class. Just there's an abundance of women everywhere. So that's the thing. Cause I was messing with this other girl, who I met in the hallway the other day or whatever. But anyway, so I'm in the class and there's this, the cute chick that's sitting next to me. Right. And so the funny part was we didn't necessarily have assigned seats, but usually what happens is people are creatures of habit. So sometimes you come into the spot and you may end up sitting in the same seat or usually in the same area you usually sit in. So I usually sit in the front of the class, right? So she was sitting next to me, and then I noticed, like, for the next 2 or 3 weeks, it was like the same thing. So I would sit there and she would sit like, next to me or whatever. So I didn't really say much to her, right? And then what happened was I noticed, we got into this debate in the class because the professor said something about, racism in the media and all this other stuff. And we got into this big discussion about sexism and all this other craziness, right? But anyway, long story short, me and this chick got into this heated ass argument for some reason. You understand? And it was because I had said something. I can't remember what I said. She got offended by what I said. She started talking a bunch of shit. You understand what I'm saying? And so we went back and forth a little bit, but then I fell back because I'm like, I'm not going to sit here arguing with this goofy ass chick. And, but the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, when you're in a classroom sometimes, and some people are going to be quiet, so you're not going to really like, notice this sometimes, but sometimes you'll get to know sort of the vibe and the energy and the personality of some of the chicks in your class. And then you'll realize, wait a second, this chick's a bitch. So I don't even want to fuck with her. You see what I'm saying? So, you'll probably notice that sometimes just off of the vibe and the energy of the chick in the class, but you'll notice that over time as you sort of, get to know these girls there. But again, you have this big ass school, you understand, that you can, holler at chicks anywhere in the school. You don't need to limit it to the women in your classroom. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's a big thing that a lot of guys do, is that, they limit their, reach of how many women they can get. Because I get emails all the time. Guys are like, yo, there's this girl at my job. Why are you worrying just about the girl at your job? There's millions of girls everywhere else. You understand? Guys are like, oh, there's this girl at my school. Okay, why are you limiting yourself to the girls at your school? There's girls everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? So, you just don't want to have that thought of limiting yourself to the girls in your class. But again, if there are, chicks in your class you want to get at, just holler at them and see what could pop off. And don't worry about the other women and if they're going to get jealous. And even if, you're in a situation and they do get jealous, who gives a fuck? You feel what I'm saying? Don't live your life and don't do your thing based off of worrying about how some other chick's going to feel about some other shit. It don't matter. Because you can holler at some chick and she's not really trying to fuck with you. And then you go holler at another girl. And then who gives a fuck if that girl who wasn't trying to fuck with you gets jealous? Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to just do your thing. Just do your thing. Be authentic. Be honest. And everything will, fall into place how it needs to fall into place. You understand? Talk to the chicks in your class. Talk to the chicks on campus. Fucking, join some groups at your school. Talk to those girls. Let these girls know, hey, listen, I ain't handcuffing y'all. Don't be trying to handcuff me, and everything will be cool. All right? That's all you got to do. All right, so that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Click the link below to get the ebook 60-Second Game. In this book, you learn how your confidence, verbal communication skills, appearance, response to rejection, and honesty can affect your game. Click the link below to get your copy today. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.